We're live. Oh my god, we're live. Crazy times we're living in. Crazy times we're living in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to the most entertaining the most entertaining blockchain community in all of crypto. People are dying their pee. It's madness in here. It is truly one of the most insane things happening on the chain right now. P-die, everybody. P-die. Richard's not behind it, and there's some dude in Vietnam who's dumping it to oblivion. Look, congrats on anybody that won on P-die. It's insane. You know, we're going to be answering comments from the chat, but it's just, it's absolutely insane what I'm reading on Twitter. It's like Richard Hart had to actually come out and say, look, I am not behind this. I don't like this. It's got admin keys. What else can we say, guys? You're buying into a thing that, even if it did work out, could just be shut off by, you know, the owners of the protocol, the owners of all the maker tokens on Ethereum. Even if it did somehow collateralize, and it did somehow have enough exit liquidity for everybody that wants to jeet, everyone that's got millions and millions of coins, Richard's not behind it. So what more can we say about that? I think we beat this dead horse enough. We've definitely beat this dead horse enough. Hopefully we can move on. And guys, have you tried any of the tens of thousands of alternative coins that the chain has to offer? Hex, PulseX, most token, best token. Here, look. Right on the screen here, I have got a whole list of tokens for you that is not P-die. Got a whole list of them here. Tons of great ones, some okay ones. Some of them probably suck. But look, you got most, PulseX, Teddy Bear. I hear they unlinked this token from the P-die liquidity, so had to save that sinking ship. That's a good thing. I think that was a smart move of whoever it was, B-Roots or whatever, to remove your liquidity when you learn new information. So, you know, new information comes out, you update your opinion, you change your mind. So, you know, even if this thing wasn't getting hacked by some Vietnamese dude. Pretty far-fetched, guys, pretty far-fetched. Somebody tell me how it's all part of the plan, right? It's all part of the plan. Oh, my mic. A little dark on the old, my screen's a little dark. What's going on, Trevor Hansen, Bit Finesse, RG3, time for some cow tipping? That's right, that's exactly what time it is. Cow tipping, boys. Jordan Boss says, get out. Thomas says, I like turtles. Me too. Alex from Hedron says he may get involved if Maker doesn't. Whoa, you mean Alex from Hedron said he'll just shut down the protocol? That would be insane. I mean, what more can we possibly want? I can't believe there's people out here that don't want to believe the reality. But you're entitled to your own opinion. Actually, I do get it. You know, a lot of people, this was their largest bag. And when you have bag bias, it's easy to get, you'll believe anything. You'll believe anything to keep the game going. And part of my post yesterday on X regarding the whole situation was that I really don't want people to like get absolutely annihilated. I know a lot of people made it really big on this coin. You know, this coin went up 5,000x. A lot of people made a lot of money. And a lot of people probably lost a lot of money, and a lot of people are probably around break even. I hope there's some way to like transition out of it, right? I don't even think the answer is like fix the broken oracle. Like, I feel like, personally, this is just my 2 cents. If you could somehow create some other project, maybe that gets airdropped or something to everyone that held P-die or something, there's got to be a way to transition away from this whole thing and just move on to literally anything else where there's not some dude in Vietnam dumping on you, that there's no fake narrative of Richard pegging, that doesn't require billions of dollars as collateral, it doesn't require millions of dollars of liquidity that can be shut off at any time by maker holders, all the exchanges. Come on, guys. We got to be honest with ourselves. And I get it. If you've got a big bag and you still don't want to believe, maybe we can be creative. Maybe people can be creative about rolling into the next thing or creating an alternative P-die. I mean, dude. I mean, look. The fake P-die, the fake P-die, doubly fake, that was launched on Pump.Tires is now higher than the original PDI. This is insane. I mean, look, it's not Richard Hart's PDI necessarily, so you might want to like edit the description here. But I'd almost rather buy the meme, you know? I'm not buying either one, by the way. And sure, it's probably going to bounce. I hope everybody gets a bounce. I hope everybody gets somewhat of a recovery. I don't want people to lose their shirts, you know, but I hope people can get out with something left. But unfortunately, there's people out here that just don't want to admit it. Mind-blowing, guys. Mind-blowing. RG3 says, but Richard... Trevor Hansen said, can anyone replicate the exploit? Well, no, the exploit has to do with some original holders of vaults from before the fork. So nobody can create new vaults because of I think the functions were all caged. All the gem joins were caged, meaning like you can't open or close a vault. I've tried. I tried to do the exploit myself. I couldn't do it because I couldn't open a vault. But this has to do, I'm pretty sure, and like Alex from Hedron and all the developers can confirm, the exploit had to do with people that were already vault holders from before the fork. So if you are, you know, they already had a vault and now the Oracle's misreading some price and they can just mint infinite, you know. Be careful out there, guys. There's a lot of people just making stuff up, as they always have been this whole time. It's good to have clarity, and it's good to be able to move on to better things. You know, without admin keys and all that stuff, there's just so many other things. I'll tell you guys about a coin that I bought, and this might be the most... You guys might think this is retarded. Okay. I bought a coin called Gas Money. Now, sounds stupid. Well, no, not really, actually. It's not the worst name ever. But the logo is a little gas emoji. You literally just hold this coin in your wallet, and this... I'm hearing about this OG Web Chef guy who... this OG Web Chef guy... Oh, thank you for the super chat, RH Max. Thank you for the super chat, 2555. Guys, I'm only accepting Vietnamese dong in this one. Send me your dong. RH Max, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you too. He says I appreciate you coffee. I will be converting this to dong afterwards, sir. Back to this PDI. Back to this gas money chart. This is the other crazy Rube Goldberg machine that I just bought into the other day. It prints money for you. It prints like 2% ROI a day. And it seems like the newest coin out of all of OG Web Chef's creations. Now, I'm just getting to learn about this guy. This is the Finvesta dude. Really hope the price recovers on this one. I really hope you know, it's an 11, 12 day old chart. I really would like to see the price recover, because what's 2% ROI if the price just keeps going down, right? But catastrophic, you know, doomsday events like this, like what we've just seen in PulseChain, not a bad time to go shopping and reassess your portfolio. There's tons of coins out there, guys. Have I said that already? Can I stress that enough? There's tons of other options. Anything, guys. But this one's cool because you just hold the coins in your wallet, and I think this, what this Web Chef dude is doing, his name is OG Web Chef. He's created all these market maker bots and these arbitrage bots that like route between all of his coins that they basically just send you PLS. So you'll get like $1 of PLS every couple of minutes just for holding this coin in your wallet. You basically don't do any work at all. You know, it's a money printer as long as the price stays up. Obviously, it's a game of hot potato. I'm probably not going to hold it forever. But just being that it's the newest chart out of all of Finvesta's OG Web Chef stuff, I'm really going to left curve it on this one, guys. Everyone likes Finvesta. Finvesta went up a couple thousand X. But the Finvesta ecosystem has all these alternative coins under the umbrella. You know, so I'm looking at them, and I'm like, well, which one should I buy? There's like 14 different coins here. And let me show you guys an app that somebody built. Shout out to this guy. ogprinters-tracker.lovable.app. You can see all these different coins down here as part of the Finvesta ecosystem. 14 different coins, and now like, I'm emotionally married to Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX, right? Those are my long-term bags. But just messing around with new coins to divert your attention to literally anything else. You can check out some of these, but again, I'm left curving it. I'm choosing stuff that's just newer. You know, newer seems better in terms of short-term holds. And if you go with the newest coin with the highest ROI, well, after Beast, that is this gas money coin, which is paying out, look, 2% ROI a day. I don't know if this is one of those things where you got to get it while the getting's good, because this yield might not be here forever. So I've been stacking some Pulse this way. And it's just an interesting experiment. I think this guy is just like connecting all of his coins with automated bots that literally just print, again, as long as the price of the token stays up. But we got a nice little dipperoni over here. I don't know, guys. This is my latest buy. Gas money token. Along with more Pulse. Been stacking up Pulse this whole time. Let's see. Buy Hex PLS most, says Jordan Boss. Guys, I like most. Man, crazy chain of events. Let's go back to PDI for a second. The origin address, or the address that had all the PDI from the initial AMM fixer bot, right? Owned by, some people think, Richard. He dumped all of his PDI for 2 tokens, PLSX, and what surprised me the most, no pun intended, was that he actually bought most with all that PDI. He dumped all the PDI, and he bought up most, 200% in a day or something. It was like 150% in a day. So most token just went from 2.5 cents to 6 cents over the last 3 days. That big candle, that big crazy God candle that he printed 3 days ago, right here on the chart here. That obviously got sold into by all the weak hands. But if you see a chart like this and all the weak hands got flushed out and then it continues to climb up, this is Richard Hart's meme coin, guys. Most wanted. Nobody wants to be the least wanted. If you guys like meme coins, why not just get Richard Hart's meme coin? It's a pretty good one to me. I mean, everybody thinks it's Richard's, okay? There's no proof. But I have an easier time believing that this is Richard's coin versus something like a broken DeFi protocol fork of MakerDAO. This one, this most token was launched by the Pump.Tires deployer. The very first guy that launched Pump.Tires launched 12 or something like 18 coins. And this was probably the best meme coin out of all of them so far. And Richard tweeted about it. Now, here's a fun tangent to go off of. Does somebody tweeting about a price chart mean that they are fully behind it and have a master grand plan for it? The answer is no. The answer is no, guys. I've tweeted about tons of price charts that I don't even own. I tweet about coins that go up because it's good advertising. I tweet about charts that go up because it advertises pulsechain. Everybody does. I mean, some people are only going to talk about their bags, but I realize that like a price chart going up is good for all the chain. And there was a lot of good that PDI did, right? But all I'm saying is that you can't interpret a tweet of the price going up as, oh, Richard's definitely behind this. Now, that said, he did tweet about the most price. So, do with that what you will, but the actions speak louder than words. The money from PDI, from OA related wallet, got dumped into most. So I feel like it doesn't get much more clear than that. Most token, the premier meme coin. And over the next couple days, couple weeks, I'm going to be experimenting. I'm going to be dipping my toes into other meme coins as well. I just want a good solid meme coin. I want to be early to it, and I want to launch it. Well, maybe I won't launch it. Maybe I'll just take an existing one. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Okay, buying PDI. Make Dong great again. Dong, liquidity. Did someone mention jizz? What? What is the chat talking about? That's what I'm debating in my head. Do I launch a coin? Or do I just pick up one like a CTO kind of and just roll with that? Like, I don't think I'm going to launch one. I'll probably do a CTO. I want to choose a coin that no one's heard of yet. Well, maybe some people have heard of it, but it's got a very low follower count or something. And just revive it and just roll with that. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Then we could all be early to something again. Just a thought, guys. Just a thought. RG3 says, hold long and dong. Hold long and dong. Nitesh Chaudhary just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Hexakin Hill says, OG Web Chef is as legit as they come. Yeah, I've been learning more and more about this OG Web Chef guy. I can't believe I was late to the party there. I was so late to Finvesta. So late. And this is what makes me not want to, just out of principle, right? Finvesta. Another chart that I have posted about. That I have bragged about. Not because I own any. But because look at how freaking awesome this chart is. Look at this thing. Alright. And it's so good. Even if you didn't, if you bought this dip over here, let's say 1 penny, you'd be up, what is that? 1,350x. Now, personally, I feel weird buying something after it's gone up that much. But there's all these sub coins underneath it. And so, again, I'm just trying to left curve this. Newer is better. Higher ROI is better. That's why I bought this gas money token. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Congrats on Finvesta holders, though. Congrats to Finvesta holders. Alpha Baller says, Crypto Coffee. GME, please, for the Lord's sake. You know what's funny? Back when the GME Roaring Kitty stuff was going on, I tweeted about GME because I was like, oh, you guys like GME? Like, well, we have GME at home. You know, we've got GME on PulseChain. And I tweeted about it, and because of all the GME hype, this coin like went up for a hot second, and I didn't even own any. And I was pissed. I was like, come on. How did I miss that pump? I think this was like the hype pump back when all the GME stuff was happening. Yeah, it went up like 10x in a day. The fake GME. The fake copy of a fake GME. I guess they're all technically real. But yeah, I mean, as far as community takeover, look, you could CTO this one. But is GME going to come back in style? Is GME going to come back in the popular Zeitgeist? Electronium. UFO to go. What's going on? Did you mention Bear and Atropa? Well, Bear pulled their PDI liquidity out, which is good. And as long as B-Roots doesn't give up on it, that's probably fine. Look, I mean, I think it was smart to pull your liquidity from something that's getting exploited and perma-dumped. $20 million, I heard? There's at least $7 or $8 million that have been extracted. Think about what if all that money just went into literally any other meme coin. It's crazy to think about. But yeah, Atropa, not touching that. Never really did touch it. Everyone talks about this Maria guy. I'm not particularly impressed with what I see over there. Can't buy PDI. It keeps falling. Can we still buy it? Why would you want to? Alpha Baller says 100% it has a bunch of LP burned with PTGC and Finvesta. Are you talking about your GME? You're delusional, bro. Maybe. Will the GME thing ever come back? What's going on? 500 viewers. PDI'd at $2. Lol. Look, if you want to keep giving your money away, I guess we can't really stop you at this point. Again, there might be some way to like get an exit pump and roll into the next thing. If I had a big bag of PDI, which I used to, right? I used to own PDI back when I didn't know that there was somebody exploiting it. I wrote it up. I enjoyed it. I think I made a 10x on it, if I remember correctly. And a lot of people made a lot of money, and a lot of people are probably still in profit. I just think that strategy-wise, like, if I still had a big bag of PDI, I would consider trying to prop up the price temporarily and just roll it into the next thing so that we can all just stop talking about this centralized protocol that can be shut down. This admin keys protocol. Let's see. Do I have a community recommended one for all things Pulse that has good info? Are you talking about a website? You can go to gopulse.com. Gopulse.com, guys. So yeah. To launch a coin or to not launch a coin? I'm leaning towards no. Will you have an OG web chef on your channel for a chat? I would have OG web chef on my channel for a chat. I would. I actually popped in the Telegram and asked, but I didn't get any response. Seems like a smart guy. I own some Deci too. Yes, I own some Deci too. So Deci is just staked hex. So check this out. If you go to Deci token, if you want to invest in a hex stake that's 10 years long, which I've got a really good bag of Deci because it's at such a discount to the NAV price, you can actually buy into a 10-year hex stake that's already got 3 of the years completed. You know, so basically what this chart's going to track the price of hex. Right now, this chart should be over the price of hex. The discount of this chart to hex, look, it's at 5.9. What does gopulse.com say? Hex is at 6.7 over here. So you're getting like a 20-30% discount maybe. Maybe even a 40% discount on Deci right now. If you think Hex is going to pump, Deci would obviously pump too. and it's at a huge discount. These tokens, Deci, Lucky, Trio, Base, these are pooled staking tokens, meaning like everybody took their hex, they brought it to a pool, they crowdsourced it all together, and they made a rolling stake. And this is a 10-year rolling stake. Let's Go says Win Lambo. Alpha Baller says my theory was, by the way, PDI was the pulse chain killer. What do I think about that? Look, man, I think it's net bad. If it was only just a harmless meme coin that didn't have this negative sell pressure, it would probably be fine and probably good, you know, because it would bring people in, but it's not, and it's being exploited, and you have basically as much proof as you need that the founder is not behind it. So I don't think it's going to kill the chain either. I think we can survive with it or without it. It's just kind of a negative externality to overcome. I mean, people that own a big bag of PDI would say, we need PDI for the chain to survive. That's how I know you're overexposed. Tell me you're overexposed without telling me is like saying that we need PDI. Without PDI, what do we have? Have you heard of PulseX? Have you heard of Pump.Tires? Have you heard of Dick with Butt? Have you heard of literally anything else? P-Dong? Shit, you guys could just go buy P-Dong. PTGC? There's something going on there, PTGC. But it looks like the top coins for the day are the Pump Tires Die, which is hilarious that now the Pump Tires Die is now more expensive than PDI. Most token, which is actually up 3x from a couple of days ago. P died. I guess this is a topical meme. Did this just launch from Pump Tires? This one looks like it just launched from Pump Tires. Some guys capitalizing on the meme. I mean, look, with a meme this strong, with a narrative, with a story this strong, this is like not the worst idea. P died. We'll see how long that one lasts. Probably not too long, but hey, congrats on whoever launched that one out of Pump Tires. Solid X, you got Beast token. Beast is another one of these OG web chef guys from Finvesta. Beast is another thing from Finvesta where you just hold it and it just pays you in all sorts of tokens. So like gas money will only pay you in Pulse, which is good because I'm more of a maxi. Like I just like Pulse. But Beast will pay you in Pulse and Remember and gas money and Misor or something. So it pays you in all these other tokens. But I was having trouble buying it because it wasn't letting me buy it due to how high the gas was at the time. I don't know. These coins are weird. And they're brand new to me. So I just got a small little bag just to see how the money printers work. So far the gas money printer is printing. It's printing money just like it said. Let's see. Solid X is still up here. Kind of surprised Solid X is still so high up here. I do have a small bag of that because I think the guys behind it have like long-term vision, long-term plans. Don't exactly know what, but you know, you're betting on people. You're betting that people are going to run with something and just not give up. Doubt, I've seen that one around. Kumamon. What is Kumamon? Kumamon, some kind of a cute panda. Back to chat. P-dong to a dong. Can we peg P-dong to one dong? That would be legendary. Spike says, Coffee, what's up, Spike? Good to see you. DGen Dougie, what's up? I swapped my PDI at the top for EHEX. DGen Dougie, I actually swapped my PDI at around 2 cents for PHEX. PHEX, but hey, I guess even EHEX would be a better call probably. Look, I'm not saying you guys won't get an exit pump. The market can stay retarded longer than you can stay solvent. If anything, you're betting on delusion. Okay? There's no shortage of that. I hope everyone can kind of get a... Look, I hope nobody gets wrecked, but inevitably some people will. Some people probably already are. The T-Bird Podcast. Hey, everybody go follow the T-Bird Podcast. He's in the chat here. He says, the Hex Shark capitulations as a result of this change is one of the silver linings. Appreciate you, Coffee. Thanks, T-Bird. Appreciate you back. Yeah, we have seen a lot of people capitulate. We saw one guy sell $1.2 million of core coins Just probably because he's like, fuck this, I don't even want to be here anymore. Can't say I blame him. It's basically a game of like mental resilience. How much emotional and mental turmoil can you handle? How much pain can you actually take? Because that's what happened in PLS today. PulseChain. Let's look it up, shall we? You can see this on the chart. Some guy dumped $1 million right here, and then we just recovered right back. So we'll go on the hourly chart. Look at this candle right here. Huge dump, huge recovery. Kind of right back to square one. So long, you will be missed, maybe. And people are getting shaken out. And look, I get that there's value extraction everywhere. I get that people are going to buy low and sell high. But that's why Richard also lowered the inflation rate of INC token, lowered the inflation rate of Hex. Not the inflation rate, the APY rather. Now you've got lower APYs, lower yield for rolling Hex stakers, lower yield for INC farmers. And it's fine, the market was able to absorb that too. That's why I don't think like PDI is actually catastrophic. I think it's kind of dumb to be investing in it, but I also don't currently have a bag, so I understand that people are bag biased. People are bag biased, but it's one thing to, have people that are perpetuating the ecosystem, but it's another thing to just be straight up giving money away to an exploiter that is, visibly bridging out of the chain. Like, you can just look at the chain analysis. Millions of dollars, unfortunately, have just been drained. I don't think this guy has any allegiance to PulseChain. And again, even if the thing was patched, if the bug was patched, if the Oracle was patched, who's to stop the maker founders from just shutting the system off? Alpha Baller says it's from Maddie LMAO. Missed that. Did Maddie make the meme coin? P-Dong? Let's peg P-Dong to one dong, everybody. Hey, Crypto Newbie, thanks for the subscription. Thanks for the subscription, Crypto Newbie. P died is already up 2,000%. Is it now? Is it now? P died. I love pump tires memes because even if I didn't get in early, which I totally missed this one, it's up 10x already. Wow. But look, you're just encouraging more trading volume. You're encouraging more PulseX buy and burn. And to get out of pump tires, you're encouraging PLS burning. So it's all net positive for my coins. As long as people stay on the ecosystem, they could trade whatever meme coin they want. And it benefits me either directly or indirectly. Directly if I'm holding the coin, but indirectly from the buy and burns of all the different platforms. Tell us about Hex Scout. Hex Scout is the #1 PulseChain portfolio tracker tool. Let's pull it up on screen, shall we? hexscout.com. Guys, if you don't have this app on your phone yet, it's not only Hex, right? Obviously, it'll show you all your Hex stakes. It's really beautifully designed. All of your Hex stakes, all of your ladders, even all of your Maximus perpetuals. It'll show you your Desi token, your Lucky, your Trio token, your base token. If you have any pooled stakes, it'll show you that. But it'll show you all your meme coins. It'll show you all your PulseX, INC token, all your meme coins. It's having a hard time loading right now. So I wish I could show you guys, but it's not quite loading. Yeah, use Internet Money Wallet. Internet Money Wallet's good. I put it just behind. Rabby's a little more convenient for me with the user experience, but Internet Money is like our own builders. So shout out to KG. If you're new to crypto, if you don't have a wallet, Google internetmoneywallet.io. Check it out. It's a good wallet. Doesn't collect any data. It's a couple features that I wish it had, but it's probably going to have them soon. Such as auto recognize your token logo. Perhaps... What are the other features that Rabby has that Internet Money doesn't? I don't know. It's hard to think right now. One can't be a real degen without a bag of PDI. Oh, man. But which PDI, guys? Which PDI is the real PDI? Ooh, it's all part of the plan. 6,782 degree chess. Finvesta is hyper deflationary and it's in a dip now. Finvesta is deflationary, you say? I don't know, man. Part of my logical side of the brain is telling me just get the newer one. Like, yes, of course I want to buy something because it feels good to buy it because it already went up, but I also know that that's not how gains are made. Which is why I figure, okay, I want some exposure to the ecosystem. I'm going to get the new thing that can probably pump a lot, aka gas money. We'll see. Hi all, hello Soylent Green. The stablecoin pool on PulseX is printing more real stablecoins. Let's go to app.pulsex.com to show you guys that. Do you guys know that pulsechain actually has 4 real stablecoins? We have a stablecoin backed by PLS. It's called liquidloans.io. We have a stablecoin backed by Hex. It's called flex.powercity.io. We have a stablecoin backed by PulseX. It's called earn.powercity.io. We have a stablecoin backed by INC. It's called inkprinter.com. Inkprinter.com. We have all these stablecoins already. So everyone pretending that PulseChain needs a decentralized stablecoin. We have 4. We have 4. They work fine if you would just use them. You don't want to use them because you don't actually want a decentralized stablecoin. You want to speculate on a pipe dream. Be honest with yourself. All right, so let's go to PulseX. Info page. What else? Pools. Oh yeah, stablecoin pools. Let's see. You can actually lock up stablecoins in here. There's like so much to talk about in PulseChain. So if we go to the stablecoin curve forked pools from PulseX, you can make 7.3% APR on stables. And I've seen this as high as 15-20% at times. This is only the trailing 7 days. So the more people trade stablecoins, this APR will go up. Finvesta buying and burning around 100k tokens a month. 100k of what tokens? 100k of its own tokens? 900k supply left. Missor prints Finvesta. Finvesta goes up. Missor goes up. Look, this is my new perspective, right? Somebody built this crazy cool Rube Goldberg machine, and you buy this one, and it burns that one, and it pays you out on these 3, and this one pays you these other 2, and I'm trying to keep it simple here. I don't want to buy all 14 of these, so I'm going to buy the newest one that's paying the highest ROI. Now, I guess Beast is technically paying the highest, but it's not as new. I'm just hoping and praying, and guys, look. This coin could just keep dumping. But I would like to see gas money turn around. We got a little tiny baby green candle. Maybe there's hope. Again, there's blood in the streets right now, so if you want to load up on stuff with potential... I'm not even saying PDI doesn't have potential. In the short term, there's so much delusion that people will still buy it. I would just try to transition. If I was still holding a bag, I'd be trying to transition, but I don't tell people what to do with their money. People don't like that. They want to point to an influencer and say, that guy told me what to do. I don't press the buttons for you, man. I talk about coins. I talk about coins I like. I talk about coins that are interesting. Sometimes that I don't even own. But I don't tell people what to do. It's such a self-victimizing attitude when you're like, oh, I shouldn't have listened to that guy telling me what to do. Personal responsibility, everybody. Self-sovereignty, that's what crypto is all about. Try it. Your life will get better, I promise. Ryan Lopez says, who peed? Who died? We all peed. Hopefully nobody died. A lot of pee going on. Pee died to $1. Lol. Come on, guys. Sandy Beach, hey coffee and everyone. Crypto Newbie says, Sami, RH said in his stream, it doesn't have admin keys. What the hell are you talking about? That's a lie. Do you know what the MKR token is? People that have enough MKR token have administrative functions. Stop putting my bags, bro. Go watch another channel. This is not going to be PDI hopium. Now, I hope people can come up with some new contraption to like offload their PDI into something new. And somehow this would salvage a lot of the financial loss, hopefully. I'm not going to be the one that invents it, but somebody should. You are always responsible for your own actions. If you take someone's advice, it's still your responsibility. That's right, Soylent Green. It's still your responsibility. There's a lot of blame going around. I don't fault anyone. Like, Sami, I love that guy. That guy works harder than anybody else for his bags. I just think he's wrong about this one thing. He's not wrong about everything, just this thing, this time. Vietnamese dude waited to do all this. Okay, Samikins. Alright, man. I hope you get your pump. I hope you get an exit pump. His video was recorded on January 25th. Why did it I'm not even following you. Oh my god, guys. There's always going to be people that say it's all part of the plan. I get it. You have a big bag. You don't want it to go down. I understand. Now what about Hex to $1, everybody? Let's talk about that. That's the peggining I think can easily happen. Hex to $1. Richard had a grand plan to peg all of his coins to $1. All of his coins. Hex, pulsechain, PulseX. Why aren't there more conspiracies like this? Probably because everyone sold their Hex and their PulseX. Which is actually good. Makes it easier to go up. The only Juanito says, hi, Senior Coffee. And all you true blue Hexicans. What's going on, Senior Juanito? Good old true blue Hexicans out here. What's the meme? It's like, I bought a coin for the pump, but I ended up becoming part of the community. So funny. We're all trapped in Hex. I don't feel trapped though. This thing is going to come back. It's going to bounce back hard. We're not even at the all-time low on Hex yet. We're still up double from the all-time low on P-Hex. And that's with probably 30% of the initial liquidity. So let me go find something for you guys. The liquidity is now $3 million. It used to be $10 million. A lot of people were incentivized to remove their liquidity from the PulseX farms, okay? When Richard Hart was basically lowering the INC inflation rate. It incentivized people to pull their coins. What is going on with this music? The billionaire will get his glory. Yes, he will. What are your 100 to 1000x plays right now? Again, I like Hex. I like pulsechain. I like PulseX. I really do believe 100 to 1000x is easily possible for the core coins. Now, most token has already done over 100x for me, but that's because I got in super early. I got lucky. Right place at the right time. I was there right when Pump Tires was launching. I had to come to terms with myself. I went through all the phase of emotions of like, what if this isn't Richard? What if this is just a scammer that hacked Richard's account? And then like 2 or 3 hours later, I bought most. But I think this one's going to be around a while because I believe it to be a Richard Hart meme coin. Potentially. I mean, it's about Richard Hart. I like the fact that it takes the Interpol FUD and it basically turns it on its head. So this one has some potential. Now, does it have 100x potential? No. Does it have 10x potential? Maybe 10x. 60 cents? That'd be great. As far as these Finvesta things, I don't know if they have 100 to 1000x potential. I more so bought them for the money printer, the passive income. I bought them to stack more pulse, and I'm just fingers crossed that it doesn't actually drop so far that it negates all the PLS that I earned. You know what I mean? Good win. I speak truth, says Sup Coffee. Soylent Green says lots of liquidity came over to V2 from V1. Well, some of it did, right? Not all of it. Let's take a look at the Hex liquidity. Because we can actually just go to pumpy.app. This is what you guys really care about, is how high will the price go, right? What you guys really care about is pampy.app. Hey, good when I speak truth. Thank you for the $5 tip. He says, Coffee, you are my #1 favorite Pulse influencer. Me and my GF really like your content. Shout out to you and your girlfriend, bro. That's really awesome. That's a really nice compliment. I appreciate that. So look, we're talking about liquidity, V1 and V2. What if we had a custom split? I like this. I like just custom splitting it between Pulse and PulseX because I think those are the most pumpable. PLSX is getting really scarce, but let's just keep it simple, okay? Let's only do Hex for the example. If $10 million comes into Hex, and it routes through all the V1, V2 liquidity with all this lower liquidity position that we're in. Hex would be 27 cents. It would do a 40x. $10 million. Again, I say this all the time. In crypto, not actually that much money. For me and you, yeah, I would love to have $10 million right now. But there's a lot of money floating around out there, guys. Crypto's like a billion. I mean, it's a $1 trillion industry, and there's billions of dollars of liquidity out there. So if there's billions of dollars of liquidity, it's not that hard to imagine a couple tens of millions flowing into little old Hex, is it? Thank you, CypherX, for the subscription. You know, people forget about the macro as well. I'll say it all one more time. The macro's fine, but it's not good. Tesla's down 50% from its all-time highs. Inflation's been super high for years, since 2022, the COVID dip. We had to print our way out of it. We have to pay for our sins of money printing. So you've got inflation's finally coming down. Quantitative easing, lowering interest rates will finally start to happen soon. It's almost like we're having a mini compressed recession. Like, maybe, I mean, by the original metrics of 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth, we were already in a recession a while back. But it's like nobody wants to admit that we're in a recession. But again, I don't think it's like a catastrophic one. I think we're going to print our way out of it. We're going to build our way out of it. All the Trump tariff fears, I believe, are short term. Look, a new president just got in and like half the federal government is worried about losing their jobs. So of course there's going to be some uncertainty in this next couple of months. But over the midterm, a couple of years, I think everything's actually going to be fine. Nothing is flashing to me that, hey, there's some huge structural problem other than them devaluing the money constantly. But when they devalue the money, that means everyone goes risk on because they have more dollars because they're easier to get. And then they go buy stuff like crypto. And they go buy illiquid assets like crypto that go up a shit ton. So, yeah, I'm not worried. Banks are still lending out money. I'm not really worried. The prices suck, though. Pro tip, prices can't hurt you if you don't look at them. Low liquidity also does scare whales who can add 10 million. Yeah, that's the thing is like, if you are a whale, you don't just want to full clip $10 million. I mean, I want you to, but that's not smart of you to do if you're a whale. Beast is beast too. Yeah, beast is a beast. I know. The thing about the beast token, I was having a hard time buying it, and that made me worried that, well, what if I have a hard time selling it? Like, it's too expensive on gas to buy this token? What? It's too heavy of a token? I don't understand. But it's really hard to deny 4 or 5% APY a day. That's pretty fucking insane, actually. Beast mode. Finvesta ecosystem is saving my wallet in these trying times. I could see why, man. I could see why. Teddy bear. I guess it's doing, well, not great. Nothing is really doing great in crypto, guys. Nothing is doing good. Hopefully your meme coins can be some temporary relief. Hopefully P died will save you for the next couple of days. Or whatever the meme coin of the week is. But keep it up. Let's keep it up on Pump.Tires, man. I think Pump.Tires is a great way to advertise to guys like, for example, Ansem. Ansem, if you're watching. Pump.Tires out here. Imagine Pump.Fun, but it's a blue ocean. You know what to do. You've got all the experience from Solana. You got your LA vape cabal with you. You guys would kill it in Pump.Tires. If you're on Solana, if you're one of those guys. I forgot all their names, but if you're listening out there, you would be able to work your magic on here. PP die. How about this one? PP die. I like that. That's that, what's that movie? I can't even think of the movie right now. Jeez. Hot Rod. In the Hot Rod movie, when I think it was like Alec Baldwin had a tattoo of that guy. So funny. Hot Rod might be one of the greatest comedies of all time. Go watch Hot Rod if you haven't. 20 Bandos. Jail Samio. Come on, guys. Teddy Bear, J-Die. God damn it, you guys. Anti-Semitic tokens. Echo token. Strape. Strape is an OG meme. I like Strape. Remember that one, guys? If you're a real OG, you'll know what Strape is. It stands for strawberry grape. These make me laugh, man. The pyramids, guys, the pyramids have 2-kilometer deep cylindrical structures underneath them. I knew there was something up with the pyramids. They made a groundbreaking discovery. Basically, I don't see how pyramids can become tombs. Or I don't see how you can call a pyramid a tomb anymore. Why would somebody bother digging these weird cylindrical spiral structures underneath the pyramid? It might be an energy generation device. We might have been right the whole time. The most entertaining outcome might actually be true. We still don't know, but the pyramids, guys. At least the Great Pyramid in Giza. Probably not a tomb. Fascinating stuff. I find that stuff, like when I'm not doing crypto, I'm watching like alien stuff or like ancient archaeology, conspiracy theories. It's like an escape. It's like, what if? You know, what if? This is only a bull run though. Better to hodl if you're at a loss. Sure. I'm not telling you what to do. Win coffee with smile from Pump Tires. Well, I guess if that's going to be the meme, that sounds like a pretty positive one. Bro, the pyramids just got way crazier. I know, Psycho Crypto. Can somebody in the chat tell me what's actually happening with the pyramids? Like, I know they found these giant structures, but what else? What else? Cyphex says, gotta love Hecklefish. Yeah, dude. The Y files are incredible. Y files, what a great PP die. I'm getting distracted by Pump Tires. How about this guy? It's a meme of Richard Hart. The guy that tells you about admin keys. This guy. That guy. Hey, thank you for the $5 tip. Thank you for the $5 tip, Audio Land. Coffee, I see this as a great time to DCA. Any updates on the next important dates with the SEC kerfuffle? Appreciate the channel. Thanks, Audio Land. Well, first of all, let me just say I don't expect anything to actually come out of the 30-day extension. Why? Because they don't have any additional information that they didn't already have. They weren't able to make an argument in the first 400 days that had any merit at all. So sounds like it's pretty common for people that file for extensions just as a Hail Mary. But as far as I know, they're not collecting any incriminating evidence because there is none, and there never was any the whole time. So, like this 30-day mark, what is it? I think it expires on April 21st. And then they officially lose again. They already lost once. Now they're just going to give us a chance to lose again? To win again? So, I guess it's in a kind of important date where we can finally be like, yes, this is over. It's finally behind us. But they already lost. The SEC lost in court against Richard Hart. Hex, PulseChain, PulseX are not securities. They never were. There was no fraud. You were lied to. It was all a fugazi. It was all a psyop. You got psyoped into thinking that Hex was a scam. So if anyone's wondering about the SEC, look, 30 days to do what? Talk about the nothing burger that they found? I really just think it's like there's so much happening at the SEC. Like people are changing roles, people are getting fired, people are getting reassigned. So they want to buy themselves more time to, I guess, talk about it. I highly, highly doubt anything comes of that. And yes, I do think this is a great time to DCA. If I was DCAing, well, more Hex, more PulseX, maybe more INC token, something within the Finvesta ecosystem. I don't know how I would feel. Like if I owned all 14 of these coins, I would feel like I had way too many. So I would try to narrow this down maybe if you want to get any Finvesta coins. Dominance, this is another one of theirs. All their coins are in like the top. Hold on. Like they're all in the top 100. Let's get out of here. Let's go back home. GoPulse.com. Yikes. Don't look at the charts today. Oh, actually, it's not that bad on the 24-hour. Nothing exciting on PLS. 0% on PulseX. Up 7% on INC. Down 4% on Hex. Hey, Dirty Crypto's in the chat. What's up, Dirty Crypto? UFO to Go says aliens. Pyramids were energy structures. That's surface level. Yeah. The interesting part is they were developed by an advanced civilization that was wiped by the Great Flood event, all written in scripture. Yeah. It's crazy that every single scripture from most different major religions have a flood myth. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, the Younger Dryas period had a great flood and that some people survived. Some people would burrow underground. They just discovered an underground tunnel network in Turkey. Well, this was maybe a couple decades old, but they discovered this tunnel system in Turkey that could house tens of thousands of people, and they think it goes so deep, they think they've only excavated like 1% of the whole thing. It's called Derinkuyu in Turkey. Look this one up, guys, if you want to go down a rabbit hole. Derinkuyu in Turkey. All these people were living underground. There were different rooms for like different purposes, and they had a whole civilization underground, which you would need to probably go underground if there was crazy lightning storms and whatever other kind of apocalyptic shit happens when a meteor hits or a magnetic pole shift happens or whatever it was, a solar flare maybe. It's all 3 pyramids, says PsychoCrypt. I didn't know that. All 3 of them. There's 8 hollow cylinders that go 2,100 feet underground. It's the craziest shit ever. I agree, dude. I might actually just make a video about that. Sami is live at St. Wolf Vision. Oh, cool. Well, have fun watching that. I'll wrap this one up here soon. Everybody go follow Sami and St. Wolf Vision. Go check out St. Wolf Vision. After this. Gas money's starting to pump. It looks like it. P died to $1. LOL. I love your post the most. Thank you, Jordan Boss. Yeah, everyone loves Dirty Crypto in the chat. Big fan. What's your best way to make money? Finvesta coin, staking LP. Well, you know, I used to do a lot of yield farming. Oh, I'm yield farming on Vox.finance. The yields over on Vox.finance for some of the core pairs are not terrible as long as you make more than 4% total to pay off the initial fee, exit and withdrawal. We could pull it up. Vox.finance. Now be careful with all these because there could always be a bug. It's new software. I think it was audited, but you know, don't go in with your whole stack on anything. And these yield farms, yeah, look at this. Some of the core tokens, Pulse and DAI 50%, PulseX 50%. So you'd probably have to hold it in here for a couple months to make it worth it. To get 4%. Maybe 2 months and you should have that paid off as long as the APR doesn't keep dropping. INC and PulseX is paying 31%. Yeah, these aren't as high as they used to be. These used to be in the hundreds of percentages. So I don't know. Do what you will with Vox.finance. It's one way to generate yield right now. Again, Finvesta. I'm doing long-term hex stakes and I've got like a liquid bag that I was farming. I was yield farming and I don't know what to do with it yet. I might actually join a short-term pooled stake at 0x Steakhouse. 0xsteakhouse.io. I mean, these guys had a pretty good pooled stake that's like a 60-day rolling. Maybe I'll do that one because staking together is more profitable than staking alone. Let's see if we can see the pools here. Yeah, 90 days, 60. So these are more like short-term stakes. So if you've got some liquid hex laying around and you want to earn like 2 or 3% yield, maybe some of these will work. Dirty Crypto says Gobekli Tepe, 10,000 years old. Yeah, Gobekli Tepe turned out to be a real crazy thing. It was covered up deliberately. Nobody knows why it was covered up, like as if it was sealed. And they analyzed some of the carvings on the walls. First of all, they were like extruding out of the stone, not into the stone, which is really hard to do with even with today's technology without like lasers. And they analyzed the formation of the stars in one of the depictions, and the last time they did a timing analysis, the last time that the stars were like that was in, I don't know, over 10,000 years ago. Some crazy old time, older than most people thought previously that human civilization had been around. What was I talking about? Oh, best ways to make money? That's it. Yeah, you're asking the right questions, man. I'm trying to figure that out right now too. What's the best way to stack more coins? You always got hex staking. You could always do your hex staking ladder. Yeah, I mean, other than yield farms and hex staking, like, unless you're buying coins that just drip out to you, that's kind of it as far as holding and accruing and stuff. But I think the best way to make money for some people would probably say, meme coins. Launch a meme coin, right? Now, I'm not saying everyone should launch a meme coin. I want to CTO a meme coin pretty bad. What do they pay you in? They pay, like, every Finvesta coin pays you in like Pulse, and sometimes it pays you in more Finvesta coins. How do the short-term stake pools earn anything with the decimated yield? Yeah, they probably only earn like 1%, right? 1% is better than nothing. That's the thing, man. Hex staking, they really cut the inflation. The OA really messed the inflation rate up. I'm sorry, the yield, the APY. Inflation's constant, but the yield is way lower. I mean, I think it's good. I think basically what it ended up being was Richard realizing rolling stakers are causing perpetual harm at the lows. So now people aren't doing that. Maybe it shook some more people out. Like 1% APY on something liquid is better than 0% APY. And if Hex does 100x, then that yield will be significant again if the price goes up 100x. Right now, it's just kind of like getting pennies, though. I get it. But your pennies could be future dollars, guys. All your sub-penny Hex could be a future dollar. Think of it like that. Old Zealand says, I remember that time. Good times. Yeah, remember that time. Remember that time when Hex yield was high. Heximofo, hey y'all. What's going on, Heximofo? Do not buy LP printers. You won't get rewarded unless you're in V3 pool. Yeah, that's another one too. You could just go Uniswap V3 on 9-inch or 9mm, 9mm.pro or 9inch.io. You could open Uniswap V3 pools, single-sided or double-sided. Just make money on the volatility, make money on the volume. Even for the core coins. I mean, if you got a meme coin, you want to offload it, but you're bullish on the volatility. Except for PDI. That one is just like, come on, pull the liquidity, guys. Or not, but every liquidity pool you have there is just going to get drained by Exploiter, dude. Heximofo says, could that be the OA emergency? Could be that OA emergency end stakes. Some of those stakes to reward Hex stakers going forward. He could do that. That's one of the options in his arsenal. I just don't believe that he will. I cannot see the OA emergency end staking. But he could. Could be like a little surprise payday for people. Yeah, my whole page, the top 20 coins right now on Deck Screener for PulseChain is, you got the core coins, INC, Hex, PulseX, PLS, but you've also got, I guess you've got Most and Pump, which are the Richard Hart meme coins. You got the Graze currency, and then you've got a bunch of Finvesta stuff. And you got Pdong. What's the logo on Pdong? An eggplant? Is this the 9-inch boys? The 9-inch boys are at it again. Pdong, huh? I'm assuming this one just got off of pump tires too. Hey, we got 2 winning memes for the day. 2 guys graduated. Pdong and P died. What do you like better, Pdong or P died? What do you think, chat? P-dong or P-died? Thoughts on Gary Network? I've never heard of it. The OA gets back 1/2 of the emergency end stake penalties. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Whitney Magic says I dig the beats in the background. Thank you, Whitney. It's good feedback. I always wonder, because I like it. Like, kind of keeps me focused. What do I think about Go Pump Me Token? Go Pump Me Token? Never heard of it. Yeah, Atropa is just a schizo mess to me. I'm very disappointed with that whole thing. I don't know what that is, but like, when I see a guy talking nonsense, like it just, and other people are treating him as some kind of a messiah, like I don't get it. You could tell me I'm wrong. I just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what that whole thing is. A whole lot of nonsense. It'd be cool if you made more vids on ancient archaeological mysteries and Graham Hancock. I'm sure it would. Thank you for the feedback. Like, maybe I will. Maybe I will. P-dong. P-dong to $1. P-dong to $1. Keeps me focused too. I turn on some beats for the stream, so I was pleased. Thank you, Whitney Magic. Hey, we've done an hour so far, guys. I'm going to let you guys follow Saint Wolf Vision. Everybody go follow Saint Wolf Vision on YouTube and get, well, I guess you can listen to Sami talk about P-dye. He's not letting it go, guys. He's not letting it go. I think it's time to move on. Your call. Maybe you can build your way out of it. Build something else. Airdrop all the P-dye holders. Move on with your day. That's the best plan I got. These dong beats, LMAO. I got the dong beats going. Guys, like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. It helps everything go viral. And if you're brand new to crypto, hexpassiveincome.com. If you don't know how to get started, I will handhold you in this course, hexpassiveincome.com. It's a great course. Prices are at an all-time low, so you might as well learn now before everybody else catches on. His bags are too big. Yeah, look, I get it, man. The people yelling the loudest or clinging on the hardest are the people with the biggest bags. Best we can do is divert attention elsewhere and build our way out of it. That's my 2 cents. P schmeckles for the Jew gang. LOL, Old Zealand. P schmeckles for all my Jews out there. Hey, Johnny Chaos. He's out of Twitter, but he shows up on my YouTube chat. We know you're lurking, Johnny. Great to see you, Johnny. I hope you're able to laugh at some of this nonsense. You're lucky you're not on X the past couple days. It's funny. See you guys on the next one. RH Core Coins for the win. I agree. Later, y'all.